All right, let's just do this. I can't wait, man. I'm sorry, we're early. We're early, my friends. But that's because we have a lot to show you. Are we good? Sounds good. Audio, video's good as it's gonna get. Good to see you all. Welcome, welcome. We're back here once again on Finland, Revontuli coast, and we're gonna go do something different today. We're going to go explore a little bit and see what we run into. Maybe run into some upland birds, maybe find the raccoon dog that so many people are wanting to see, and get a look at what sort of landscape we're looking at. What's going on, my friends? What's up? Are we? Yeah, I tell you. I've been biting at the bit to get this going. So we're just hanging out right now in one of the lodges. We're not too far from where we were. And let's just, before we even go to chat, because we're going to start moving and wandering around, we'll try and cover as much ground as we can this stream and see what we run into. So here's where we spent last stream when I had my good friend TK out and we were having some fun with the ducks, the waterfowl down there. Didn't want to put all the focus on, although a lot of the focus in my mind is on the duck. I'm not going to lie, the rework is incredible. If you didn't see it, watch last week's VOD. But we're going to go and take a wander here today, and maybe next week we'll get a look at some geese. It should be a good time. How's everyone doing this morning? Pro, what's up, man? Good to see you. Jack, hello, welcome. Banana Toasties in the house. Clay Drew, how are you, man? Ed Kiefer, what's going on, Ed? Okay, so let's go. First, before we even go, I got a couple other little things I'm going to share with you here today. This is kind of cool. First off, welcome to the lodge in Finland. Pretty cool, isn't it? Very quaint, tiny, very clean. And I got to tell you, I've been looking at a lot of places over in Sweden. When I talked about July last stream, that was my move date, not the release date. But this seems honestly very accurate to what I've seen on some of the hunting cottages and little cottages in the countryside. And I know Sweden and Finland are very similar in that regard. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. The setup here is a little different. Right? Check it out, my friends. We're not staring at just the one uniform box to do it all. We've got kind of, well, this looks more like what it would in my trailer. All my equipment all laid out. Oh, man. Oh, Uni, I would love to. I've had a lot going on, and every waking moment is all about the move, but thank you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, bed just as you would expect. I didn't make it. Don't judge me. Just look, I'm ready to stream. Give me a break. It's kind of neat. So, and they differ too, and we'll maybe take a look at a few other ones along the way. But here we are. Beautiful Finland. Man, I can't believe this. Who's excited for this map? I know a lot of you are. I'm really curious who's excited for what, because let's face it, the waterfowl getting a rework, it's massive, it's game changing. If you missed it, just their AI landing into the wind and everything about it is mind blowing. Oh, I heard that. I'm talking over here, but there's also the upland birds, which we have some new additions to the game. We got the raccoon dog, the capercaillie, exactly. I think the capercaillie are going to be awesome. Some brown bear on another map, right? Very, very cool. Easier question, who's not excited? Yeah, no doubt. What up, Chris Viking? How you doing, man? Oh, right on. Yeah, see, and that's honestly, it's the star of the show. It's the waterfowl rework. And when I can have TK with me, who has put so much time into the waterfowl hunting in Classic, and to say that those days may be numbered, it puts a lot of weight into what the team has done here. I'm really excited for it. There he is, my man. What's up, Tree Kiwi? How you doing, TK? I hope everything's okay there, buds. Good to see you. Welcome, my man. Bushleaf, what's going down? Welcome, dude. Welcome. We got everybody here over on YouTube and everybody on Twitch. If you haven't done so, make sure you're following on the cross channels. If you're only on Twitch, we do a lot of polls and stuff over on YouTube. There's a new string of them about to come and start up, so make sure that you get your votes and stuff in there. And of course, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you are part of our clubs. That's our Discord and our Facebook group, and following us on all the socials. If you missed it, there's something really, really cool that has recently happened, and you're going to get a few more of these coming down the line. Big shout out to the team and to Meg for making that happen. But we have the Dev Diaries now. The Dev Diary just came out, was from Troy. You guys remember Troy? We had him out here on a stream. He's an incredible scholar and a gentleman doing a lot of work on the game here. And it was rather insightful to get his take on what's coming up. So definitely head on over to the website and see what we got going on over there, my friends. If you haven't read it, it's a very interesting read as he talks about it. So we're not going to focus on the moose. The moose and the whitetail are not exactly what I'm all about here today. Not that I'm taking any love away from them, but it's not what I'm looking for. Now, why am I starting down here? Well, let me tell you, when I was down here, before I took the boat across that island, I had all kinds of flappy flaps flying around me, and it was pretty cool. And I really, honestly, at that stage of the game, I wanted to be live to be able to show you guys. We had raccoon dogs running all over the place. So I have no idea on the home ranges here on the map. So we're just going to explore a little bit and see what we come across, and cross our fingers we get to see some of the things you guys want to see. Oh, goodness. Wow. So what are we loaded today? Well, I've got with me the 22. I brought the 243, and I've got the 308. Well, I brought the Zarza. I can't help it. But I also got the shotgun with me because we're going to want to, there's going to be some, we're going to get some little skeets going on here pretty soon. So we've got the red dot going on. If you guys didn't see that, there was a little bit of love, more than a little bit of love put into it. It's very customizable now. Makes it, well, I think it's going to be in every hunter's bag at this stage of the game. But let's, I'm going to have to pay attention. It's really difficult because I just want to chat at you all, but I got to pay attention too. Feels like there's definite shooting lanes inside the forest, which is awesome. You know, that's Leg. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. One of our community creators. You can find him over on Twitch. Welcome, my friend. And you're absolutely right. On first glance, Revontuli Coast looks thick. But, you know, with some of the screens that we've shown you, but you can see it's not. You've got all kinds of shooting lanes. You've got, oh man, you can glass all over this place. It's deceivingly thick, but it's actually quite open. Yeah. Okay, well, let's head on over this way. Let's go see if we can find ourselves a raccoon dog and get a good look at these guys. They're pretty cool. Now, I didn't know anything about the raccoon dogs because we don't have them here in where I live in British Columbia. So it's kind of cool to get them into the game. And I've been doing a little bit of research on them. They're rather invasive. And they look like they're going to be a very fun hunt. I don't have any of their times down. I don't think I did pick a couple up. What do I got? I got a raccoon dog. So from 6 to 10:30, we're at 8:20 right now. That's not bad. And there's our ptarmigan over there. So we're going to head that direction. And then we'll probably cut north and see what we can find up top out that way. I'm kind of excited for this. And we totally started early. And, you know, if our mods aren't upset about it, we might go a little bit late today. Let's just see how it goes. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Light brown, very old. Okay. I'll pick it up that you're putting down. It's track, they put it down. Following the raccoon dog. That's right, John. Good to see you, bro. How are you, my man? What's going down? It's a new map. Oh, we got a gray-legged goose hanging around in the forest right there. Check it out. First look at them. Oh, where are they? They're hard. Now, they're rather hard to catch. Was that a grouse? Did we just spook out a grouse? Oh, man. It's exciting. But come on. A lot of you right now are probably going, whoa, wait a minute. The geese are on the land resting. Yes. So there's more ways than one to hunt the waterfowl. And the geese, they just proven it right there. I was hoping to come across this. It's almost like if it's on cue. Pretty cool. Listen to the warning calls. You guys hear that okay? That's pretty cool, hey? Type what's going down. Good to see you. Gundy, what's up, my man? I'm not shooting everything just yet. No, we are exploring. I want to get my eyes on a lot of these. And I don't know how close I am to the raccoon dogs. We're going to give the geese some love. We're going to give them some love, but not today. So many of you right now are yelling at your screen, shoot, Beard, come on, man. They do look really good, don't they, Red Radar? Yeah, man. There's more than one way to skin a goose. I'm with you, Viking. I'm with you, brother. Yeah, it's very much a thing. There's multiple ways to hunt these now. You know, a lot of people were asking what changes. How is that going to affect us by having need zones? You're going to make me shoot you, aren't you? How's that going to affect the gameplay? Well, I'll tell you, that just means that you don't always need to be on the water. That means that very accessible for those just getting started. There they go. So cool. Look at their flight movements. Right? You see that? Struggling to lift a little, off they go. Unbelievable. That's just fantastic. Bad. Thank you, John. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Okay, and I totally wasn't paying attention. We've set down our track. But we're going to wander over this way. We're going to head towards that need zone right there and see what's happening with it. Oh, actually, let me show you guys that. Now, it's no secret. We made a boo-boo. Our dev team in the search of making a improvement realized that the final result was actually not an improvement. It was less than desirable, as we've been apt to say. So what I'm referring to is the POI icons. Let me show you what they've done with this, because honestly, it was never intended for it to become such a change. I don't think it was realized how much it would impact a lot of folks' gameplay. So they listened and they've added us a new toggle. So let me show you here, your POI icons. Not only can you turn them directly off and on, you can turn them off and on your map. And if you so desire, you can also turn your need zones off and on. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. For those of you who didn't see it, last week, all the reflex options, we showed that at the end of the stream. Very, very cool. You can play with all these. I got mine set up how I like it right now. I'm a big fan of the yellow lens, so that's how I'm rocking it. Okay, I'm drawn to the water. Call of the Wild has pulled me to the water, man. And every time I go and hunt it, that's where I seem to go. Well done to the team for making their animations look so right on, Dilly. Hey, congratulations to you, sir. Picked up his first great one today. I was pretty impressed to see that. Julie DK, hello, welcome. Most people want to know when the update's going to happen. Yeah, I totally get that, and the whole team wants to be able to tell you. Unfortunately, we can't right now. We don't know. I'm being completely straight and honest and put it all on the table. Basically, when the process goes through, we have a time frame which we try to shoot for. However, what it comes down to is everything passing certification. It's a big thing, right? And we always try to do things as a sim ship. Now, if you wonder what that is, that means we ship all platforms at the same time. And of course, that's the goal. And we've actually accomplished that over the last number, but what's that right over there? There we go. There's a Raccoon Dog. It's a female, but she's taken off, so that's good. There's a 5 medium. Oh, check them out. Check them out. Okay, we're going to play this need zone and let them come back in. Get a nice look at them and their movements, their animations, and then we're going to put it to the ground. So anyhow, as I was saying, that is very much a thing. So bear with us. We're things need to go through certification. Each platform individually. We will do our best to try and do a simship as we always try to do. So that's all I can really tell you at this point. If I had a date, I'd give it to you, my friends. It's everywhere I see it. Everywhere I see it. Poor Kyla, I think last stream. Holy man, just no release date yet. It was awesome. I went back. I had to go back and watch a little bits of the stream, and I saw that, and I laughed so hard. And I saw it floating around the Discord. Thank you, Kyla. You are amazing. Is that max level? No, I believe the Raccoon Dogs go all the way to a level 9. I believe they're Predator. Is it like Hirschfelder, where you can sneak everywhere so you don't sound like... that's something I have seen talked about, and I don't know the status of that. As you can see, my sounds right now, I'm moving around. Everything seems pretty good. Different foliage, though, right? There's different underbrush. So depending where you are, and this is pretty open. This doesn't make a lot of noise. But if I go get into some of the thicker stuff, it's going to pick up. And yeah, Hirschfelden does have a fair bit of foliage, right? I get it. I get it. All right, so these guys will be coming on back up here. And we're going to play on this 5. Let's just get into a spot and hang out right here. Let's see if we can spot the little buggers, tufted ducks over there. Okay, so one thing we got to do is we got to handle our dog. Lay down, dog. Down you go, buddy. As you can see, everything got a little bit of love. All right, just little things with the new weapon wheel, right? Everything that got a little bit of love as well. The dog wheel. I was curious about that, Bexar. I had heard people saying how aggressive they were, but what I was reading was saying that they weren't aggressive towards humans at all. So I don't know. I refer to all of you fine folks that have them in your neck of the woods. No pun intended. Okay, let's see if they come on back up here. I believe this is where they were kicking it right there. Fantastic. Okay, what are we missing? What are we missing? Jared Hawkins. Yeah, they max at level 5. What's that? For the Raccoon Dog. I believe they go to 9. I believe they go to 9. What up, Clint? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. FX, hello, welcome. Colorado Tutorials, what's going on? No geese today, sir. No, we are doing a little map exploration. There is not a collar for, let's go to the inventory. Now, once again, you can change these back and forth. This is really more, in my mind, for the controller players. I'm more of a fan of this myself personally, because I use a macro pad, and so a gamepad. So it's easier just for me to push the buttons. But the only one that I was curious that would work would be maybe the raccoon color, but they aren't actually raccoons. To my understanding, unless something changes, there is not a collar for the raccoon dogs. Are they going to come back? Which is why I wanted to use this need zone. I probably could have shot him on the move, just to put him down, but I have in my mind how I want to show all this off to you today. Now, if only the game would cooperate with my mind. They're teasing me over there. Like, it's really cool seeing the geese we just saw, now the ducks sitting on land, kicking it. You know, here, let's slowly work our way over here. Take a little boo. Let's see. And then we'll take a peek. I don't want to miss these guys coming in. We're not going to actually go through. Okay, social and skittish. Okay, well, if you haven't seen it, and obviously you haven't, this is the codex for the Raccoon Dog. Tanuki in Japan. That's interesting. That is interesting. I knew they were introduced into the USSR and been very invasive across Europe. Now, let's see. They are omnivores. They feed on a wide variety of small prey fruits, disrupting local ecosystems. Talking in the morning is hard. But they live in native pairs, and they're small familiar groups with strong bonds, so they're family units. Hunt primarily at night, relying on their excellent sense of smell and food, so it might be a good one to have the high-tech pack and go out and try and find them. Be pretty cool. They resemble the raccoons, but they're not related. So what do we got? We're in the forest and the rest of the excellent hearing, smelling, blah, 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 native pairs, probably nocturnal, class 2 ammo, and difficulty is average. So it's not telling me anything really, really great in here as far as to what we can look at call-wise. But, you know, we'll go back. We'll take a look at the store. I'm pretty sure they don't have collars. Well, of course, now that we're sitting here waiting, thinking we play the need zone, they don't want to come back in. So we'll get moving, and we'll see if we can come across them, because we're wasting time sitting here. Man alive! Well, rattlesnake bite, there's not a ton to elaborate on the new truncated cone ammo. It's for the 22. It is still listed as a class 1. So it's much the same as our original. I don't have any info from the devs on it, so I've been reluctant to show and talk about it much. But I do have it with me. As you can see, if you go into our inventory, we go to ammo. I brought the truncated cone ammo. We'll drop it on here. But, you know, as you can see, the penetration is better. The expansion is less. Same effective range. Looking at the existing 22 jacketed hollow point bullet, we're looking at a penetration of 5. We're looking at the effective range of 100, expansion 10. Now, if we move over to the truncated, we've got a 17 penetration and an expansion of 1. We'll see what the difference is and how they impact. But I have brought them both with us just to kind of compare the two. But we'll start with the truncated and see what it does. After all, I mean, you know, these are class 2. What else did I bring? I've also got my 243, which is going to be our answer to the Raccoon Dog. I just want a little more oomph in it. I could have brought the 223, which should do a really nice job on these, as they work quite well on Fox. So you would think that they'd be very similar. These guys just aren't going to come back in. You're going to make my life difficult. We'll go find them. We'll go find some at any rate. Pretty gorgeous. This is honestly one of the things I'm most excited about this map is look how gorgeous this is. Look at the views. Look how open yet closed. I mean, it's, you know, we've got good woods here. Thanks. But like, it's beautiful. It's the landscape, which is honestly kind of what I want to focus on a wee bit. That, and of course the species. But it's different. A lot of people thought that, you know, we're looking at a new Leighton or we're looking at a Hirschfelden. It's not really like either of them. You know, I mean, it's in the same sort of, you know, around the globe in that sort of line. So you do get some of the same similar trees. But the landscape, it's quite different. All right. So we're going to head over to this here, to this location. We've got one there. We should find them in between along the way. Beautiful morning here. Holy. I guess we'll work the coast just a little bit, pick up on these tracks. If they did in fact go this way. What's that? Monster Brain? What are you saying there, Buzz? Well, what happened to geese on Hirschfelden? This waterfowl rework is affecting all ducks and all geese. So much the same on Leighton with the mallards or the cinnamon teal over on Parquet, or even over the harlequins over on Yukon. They're all getting the love as far as the rework goes. I'm not sure about the modeling. If they, in fact, will have a little rework on them. I mean, if they don't on this update, they certainly will, but that's a question that we haven't asked, unfortunately. I will go and take a peek at that. Been very focused on Finland and everything about it and what's going on, man. Having a mixed tree type forest like this makes the area feel a lot less like my home country. A lot less like your home country. Oh. Oh, you're from Finland, I take it to Karina. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we've got quite a few folks in here from Finland. I'd love the kind of feedback you guys have. They've modeled it off of. I mean, everything we do here is, you know, it's loosely based, as all our reserves are, loosely based off of real areas, but not a direct representation. Right? Yep, that's right, Slaw. Absolutely. What maps are getting reset with the new update? All of them except SRP. Now, what I can tell you about that is there's not as much work going into Mississippi. Here we go. Fleeing, your little bugger. I gotta pay attention instead of flapping and yapping. Dang it, that tree, yeah, run this way, give me another shot at you. Oh, yeah, that's great. Use the landscape to your advantage. Let's go take a peek at them, see what it looks like. Are the raccoon dogs similar to raccoons, like in levels? Well, you're about to get a peek at them right now. Not entirely, no. Their levels are quite different. The ammo type, they are a class 2 ammo, so I dropped this thing with the 308. No wonder we got lung butter, but we're just going to take a peek at them. So here we go. Let's take a little look-see and see what we're looking at. I don't want to mess around. I wanted to make sure y'all had a chance to look at it. What do we got? What do we got? Wow. So they do look very, very similar, don't they? To raccoon dogs, or to the actual raccoons. Just in their coloring, you know, just in the coloring, a little bit of the face, but and once you get into the body, they're a little bigger. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, let's see what you look like here, my friend. Oh, I guess I don't need to look up at this, do I? All right, here we go. Wow. Oh, not bad. Not bad. I guess there's the biggest difference between a raccoon dog and a raccoon. I mean, I shouldn't say the biggest difference. They are completely different species, but they resemble because of their fur and their markings in their tail. But that's where it stops. You can see their legs are much lankier, longer. They've got a different stride and a gait to them. Pretty dang cool, right? They do. Jared Hopkins, these go to level 9. They are a predator. As you can see, what do we got here? Trophy rating 6.3. Diamond starts at 9.2, and we're at, this is a bigger 5, so we're about around the halfway markish, you know, give or take a little. As you can see, they pay well, 1,057, not too shabby, decent XP, and you know, we just slaughtered it with the 308, so yeah, you can tell that they're going to actually score quite different as well. Face isn't as cute. I think they look pretty good. Yep, quite happy with them. I really am. Not too shabby. So there we go. We got our first one. Now we'll maybe see what else we got rolling around over here. Yeah, when I first got on the map and I was moving over to the waterfowl, I came across my first raccoon dog, and I didn't shoot it. I wanted to wait until I was with you guys. And it was a level 5. And I didn't know at that point if they went to 9. I got all excited. I was like, oh, yeah. But they, as you can see, they absolutely do. Pretty cool. Okay. So, we had a few females behind us there. We are going to move this way, though, because I believe I saw some grouse over this way on my first trip through, and I'd like to get a peek at them. I do have the collar with me. Little Pied Piper here. Check it out. Wow. My dog should be going nuts hearing that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Raccoon dogs look so good. Nice, rather nice. Oh no, Steve Racer. Oh, just tripped the breaker. That's no good. That's no good. All right, let's move down. I think it was down here where the ptarmigans. So we'll head down there with some grouse along that way too. Let's move a little closer. Get over there a wee bit. Okay, now go ahead, grouse. We're working on it, Hunter. We're working on it. You know, I am in the, this is a development build. I should state that. As you can see up in the top corner there, of course. But the thing is that, you know, this is not, I don't have any dev tools, or I could just spawn them in and show you. I don't actually, I don't even have that. Maybe when I move to Sweden, it can make some streams interesting. You know, TK's got that ability. He has fun with it. If you guys missed that stream, it was pretty cool. He managed to go and show us the Northern Lights. Listen, you. Listen, our wind is terrible right now. I'm gonna forget about this guy. We're gonna keep moving. We already put one on the ground. It's real easy to get distracted. You all know what I'm talking about. You go out to hunt one thing, you end up shooting everything else. You end up losing focus. You know, you're an SRP and you're going after some RMEs and you end up stuck on the bears or stuck on the mountain lions. You know what I'm talking about. Another 5. Let's see what the 243. Oh, shot on the back. There we go. We're good for 2. Oh, well, ask and you shall receive. I was just going to grab him along the way, but if we got the ptarmigans coming in already, they gave a warning call. I would think that put them. Now, you have to shoot the ptarmigans in the air. You have to. They are one of the species here in the Hunter Call of the Wild that will give you a grounded score if they remain on the ground, much like the pheasants and I guess the quail, right? I am moving to Sweden. Yeah, Herval, I am. I'm actually, I'm going for a week-long trip. We're taking the family. We're there, so I will be gone, and I'll be in Sweden for that week, and maybe I can drag TK and Bagels into the studio in the office, and we'll stream from there. But I leave on the 11th, and we're gone for a week, so we'll get a chance to kind of, there's some events and stuff going on that I need to be there for. And then I move. It's not release date. I move around the end of July is what's shooting for. I don't have a release date. I'm sorry. I just found it funny that I said that last stream and everyone was like, oh, the release date's end of July. Jackson, no, I must state. we don't have a date yet. We don't have a date. Okay, let's pick this up. Yes. Oh man, listen to the warning calls, those raccoon dogs. They've got that It's guttural. You can hear it. You can almost feel it coming up from their gut. I just want to pick this guy up, and then I want to get a look at some of these ptarmigans. Do you know by chance if we'll be getting new trophy lodges at some point, Kevin? That is a great question. I can tell you there's nothing in the works currently for this update. Whether we get one for the next one, it is something that is discussed. We know that trophy lodges are such a big part of the game. We're a small team, trying to fit everything in. And keep everything moving forward. It can be difficult. It really can. Let's take a look at this guy and see what he came out as, a light brown. Very cool. We got a different pose for him. So here we go. Using the 243, getting all of our checks, which I really think this is fantastic. I love this little rework. You know, it used to be you had to look at it before. If you were a new player, you had to sit and eyeball it and hover over to see what it was. But now you can see that it's, the animal. And once you learn this is for the 2 shots, makes sense. And of course, don't hit the trophies and then the vital. I kind of like that. I know we've already shown that, but for those of you that haven't seen it, but 1370 cash, 228 XP. And they're not the most difficult to hunt. These are good little money makers. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. Let's go see what these guys are all about. They were squawking at me just up this hill. Let's see what we can find. Will new multi-bounds come with this map? Meg, are you out there? Am I allowed to answer that question? I haven't been told not to answer that question. Man alive! I can neither confirm nor deny. Yes, we definitely want to get more multi-mounts to the game. I don't know if they're coming to this map or not, though. There she is. What's up, Meg? Oh. I hear you. Where did I put my gun? Where did it go? They're hard to spot. Wow. Man, and so that's something I noticed with them. You'll hear them. They're taunting you. But if you're not paying attention, like I just wasn't, good luck. Man, they're like bush ninjas. Wow. Well, we do have all kinds of droppings here from Moose. Very nice. Very nice. Oh my goodness, man alive. The raccoon feed zones. All right. Whereabouts? Here, dog. You need to lay down, son. Yeah, wait for yes, scratch nose for no. Is it? Yeah. I don't know. I haven't gone into the lodge. What's that? Layton's technically again. Yes, the Pacific Northwest. Layton is a Pacific Northwest. Oh, was someone asking for another map? Well, let's get this map out. Then we'll see where we end up after that. We still got this big one to go. All right, let's see. Where are you? I haven't even hunted these. I will admit, I shot about 5 of them when I was moving down to set up for that duck stream, and I was right down here. And they just started coming out of the woodwork, pun intended. They were coming out of the trees, and I managed to catch. I took out about 5 on my run all the way down. It was quite incredible. It really, really was, because I didn't even see them until the point that they were flushed and they were flying high in the sky. Wow, they just hit that tree line and blend right in. But good spot. It's a good spot on the map for them. As far as I can tell, there's probably going to be better. But having these open fields like this might be very well an advantage if you can send them out across the way. You little bugger. My wind is terrible. I just noticed I'm moving into the wind. We're going to have to reevaluate our stock. Let's head this way. Let's head up towards this lake now. I hope nobody minds. I didn't really clear it with anybody. I think I'm going to go a little longer today and explore a little bit and check some of these areas out. Get some of these animals into our site. I don't want to just spook everything. But now, having said that, you know, ptarmigan, you got to get them in the air. So, you know, they might not be a bad run and gun species if you're picking up what I'm putting down. You've had your chance, raccoon dogs. More of the meese. I can't wait to get on the meese on this map. I'm just saying, they're one of my favorite species in game, and I think that spotting them through these woods, it's going to be cool. I really also think that this map, as you can see, the look of it, the layout, you got some good open spots. I from what I had seen thus far, you bugger. He went the other way. Okay, we're going to run into the wind. We're doing it. We're going to try and spook these guys out. This is entirely new to me. I'm sure there's better ways to hunt these. But it worked before, and I just want to get one on the ground so y'all can have a look at it. You're going to make me look, because you never know. It might be, we might come across something real yummy here. Gotta look. You gotta look. These ptarmigans, I feel, oh, look at that. Come on now. He's a freaking stump. Why not get rid of your whiskey odor in your beer? Can you smell that? Could you? It smells pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Well, the wind in them isn't so bad if we're trying to flush the birds. Not worried about the raccoon dogs. We've already shot them. But if we can get these birds to pick up... Yeah, baby. What was that? Wow, is that what they sound like in real life? That was awesome. Are you kidding me right now? That is freaking awesome. Where'd you go? All right, let's go pick this one up. There's more over there. We'll go get them. That is awesome. Wow. Okay, I hadn't heard that call yet. That is literally insane. Oh, she did. Yes, sir. Wow. So what do we got? What do we got? I've really been looking forward to getting a close look on these. You know, ptarmigans, they're really popular in Classic. And I've only hunted them a couple times. Had a lot of fun with them. TK took me out, and it was really, really cool. It's one of the only species over there that you can actually run and gun. So kind of fun to do that here. Listen, you've had your chance. All right. Oh man, they want their 20 minutes of fame. Never mind their 15. All right. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. A lot of detail on it. The plumage. Oh, it's a family show. Yeah. Let's see what they look like on the screen. So this was a female that made silver. I'd like to see on how these play out, on what we can get. I'm very interested on what we can get max level on certain females, because you know, some species can hit diamond. It's really interesting to see. It's fun. So with the new ones coming in, of course, I have questions I want to see. But let's get a bit of a look. So your trophy rating. Okay, so this is incorrect. This is incorrect. Again, we're on a dev build. I was told if I was able to do a reset, a population reset, which I hope I did it right. I may not have. I'm not a guy that does resets. So I'm hoping I hit it right. But what we'd seen was just because of the way things are built, and in the dev builds, it's not the same as the live builds. We have some old scoring that'll pop up from time to time. I believe these are going to score much, much less. So please don't get stuck on that. Dev build stuffs. So nonetheless, but I do see a diamond at 772, gold at 658. I'm curious how that's going to play out. Maybe this is as it's intended. I'm not 100% on that. But was a conversation after last stream as we had some of the birds that were scoring as such. So I'm assuming that this is going to be something similar to the effect. So nonetheless, 1,045 cash for a ptarmigan is pretty dang good with 189 XP. Crushing it. Lots of fun, man. Lots of fun. All right. Let's go see what these other guys are up to. Let's see. We got a few different varieties of them, and maybe get see if we get a male, see what they look like. I'd also, time are we at? I'd also like to go and try and find some grouse. We've got more time. We've got more time. We're not in a crazy rush, but I would very much like this. Okay, raccoon dogs. Not worried about you. Let's be ready. Yes, sir. That sounds like business, doesn't it? It really does, man. Oh, it really would. Yes, Central. I agree. It would be nice if that could get worked into our roadmap. I know it's talked about amongst the team. There is intentions of that. Hey, we've got one dog. We'd like to get more. Retrievers make sense. So don't be surprised if you see that down the line. There's a level 4 over there. See, where else? Are these all raccoon dog tracks? No, here we go. But they're old. Okay, that's that raccoon dog we were following. What are we looking at for? What was the time on these? 4 to 8:30. So they're not going to be here now. I wonder if we might find them. I wonder what their drinking is like, and so on and so forth. Keep moving down this way. Then we'll about face. Maybe we'll travel. Oh, they're pretty quick too. Well, about the same as the fox and coyote, it looks like. Same sort of speed. Different gait, which is kind of cool. Futurism, what oh. Yeah, I'm coming for you, baby. Okay, hold on. Let me focus for a second, see if I can catch them flying up here. Where are you? Oh, it's so hard to spot them. Oh, these are going to be a fun hunt. My goodness. Wow. They are going to be a challenge. They remind me a lot of the quail, right? Which are absolute ton of fun. This is the sort of hunt that I would love a buddy, that we can help flush for each other. I think there could be a lot of fun with this. They're moving through this way. Curious how far they will fly before they set down. Let's see, are these all... Were there no ptarmigan tracks in amongst this? Or a frustration at, well, I guess it depends on what you're into. For myself, I've been playing this game for, well, around the 4,000 hour mark, almost since launch. So I like the introduction of something that's a little different than what we already had, a little more challenging. I like that very much. Are the ptarmigans going to be for everybody? No, I don't think so. Just like the quail themselves are not for everybody. I just see something there. Man, they are a challenge to get on. I've got a whole bunch of raccoon dog tracks. I was thinking that those little buggers, these are all raccoon dog. There we go. Not that that's going to do a lot for me. I'd like to get going with the wind on our face, though, so we may bugger out of here. Rather than just, yeah, you can see what they've done. They're hard to spot. They really are. Okay, so it does look like they've gone out that way. Let's go find them. 3030 needs a high pen, flat nose, hard cast like the revolvers. Well, you know, it's one of those things. There's a lot of things we could ask for in the game, right? And I see it. Oh my goodness, I see it a lot. I see it daily. I see it throughout the entirety of the day. Everyone's got great ideas, but please understand, we're not a huge team, and we have to. Oh, this one's molting. We have to consider what we do, because when we do one thing, that means we're not doing another. So we have to take that into consideration on how we move forward. There's some fantastic ideas, and we do want to read them. Make sure you're in the Discord, put it into the feedback channel. That is a place to absolutely lay them down. They're teasing me. We got birds overhead. Bolting, I know, right? So I want to take a peek at this thing. When's it going to come out? We don't have a date for you, Panu. We don't have a date. As I mentioned, and I know we're going to get asked probably another 100 times this stream, we don't have a release date yet. We've still got to we've got to pass all of our certification. You know, we really do vie to do a sim ship, because I can tell you, truth be told, we could probably, I don't know this, but we could probably just push out the Steam one right now. You know, it's much faster and so on and so forth, less, you know, less involved from our consoles, but we really want to try and get it all together. We'll do our best, as we've tried to do with the last updates that have come out, but you know, unforeseens can happen. They can happen. I hope they don't, but they can. And please understand, if they do, well, we still have to keep things moving forward and the lights on. So, man, this guy. Now, there he is. Oh, he's. Oh, man. Oh, baby, this is a molting. This is something I wanted to see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, some love has gone into this modeling. Look at that, my friends. Jeez. Let's get a look here. So we had him in flight, and there it is. Oh my goodness, that's freaking gorgeous. Wow. So sorry about that, buddy. We'll stay on this view. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. That right there is a good looking ptarmigan. Wow. These are going to look great in the lodge. They really are. Get in my lodge. What's up, else? I see a trash pad. Hello. What's going on? This is the molting variety of the willow ptarmigans. And that, my friends, is truly something to behold. Wow. Using the full force of the Apex engine. Oh, man. Wow. I'm going to, just because, yeah, that's going in my beta lodge. That's beautiful. Look at that. And 1,080 phone, 80 phone, 1,080 phones. Yep. It's loud. Everyone's ringing. 1,084 cash, 202 XP. Not too bad. Like, you'd make some good money if you went out and spent some time hunting on these. And you do run into groups. Like I say, the first time I ran into them, I had 5 or 6. Actually, there was more than that, but I dropped 5 of them. Completely destroyed the zone, which was further down from where we are now. It was right down here. Right before the lookout tower, which, you know, I'm not going to go into them right now, but you really should get a look at them. Okay, we're going to jump out of this area. We can see what's going on. We're getting a feel we're getting a feel for the home ranges. So we got a lot of raccoon dogs. We got the ptarmigans down here. We know we got moose. We've seen the moose, and of course we've seen all the bird species. We had a teal that was calling to us. We had the goose. We had some geese that were kicking around there. So pretty cool. Now I actually want to head off. We're gonna go to the main. This is your main lodge. We'll show you something here. We're gonna see pointers to flush birds. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. As I said, you know, we really have to pick and choose what it is we do and what we spend our bandwidth on. Dogs are I can tell you, I hear them talked about all the time. So they're definitely a strong consideration. Look at that. You guys see that? Yeah, we're not going to go and do explore and spoil any of the story stuff, but I like the music. Had to take a sec just to hear it. It's pretty cool. Not bad. So when we start, my friends, and I'm not going to ruin it all for you, but there is this gorgeous complex to behold. Yep, you unlock it all. I will tell you this, because I know some of you are not big into the story. I know some of you are. For those of you that aren't, that don't do any of the story missions, you're gonna want to do the first few at any rate, which will get you into your first little outpost. Isn't that cool? It's very neat, man. Very neat. The love and attention that's gone into this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, there's all these other ones. We can't get in there. We don't have keys. So where are we going? We're going to head north. We're going to work our way around and see what we can find up here without trying to put any spoilers out. We'll see what other species we run into. It's a cute lodge, isn't it, Bexar? Totally, man. You think you'll ever add where your dog collects the birds and bring it back to you? It's a good possibility, day traders, that we may see something like a retriever. I looked to Classic, the Hunter Classic, and that is a feature that the retriever does over there. So, very good possibility, yeah. Yeah. It is, isn't it, Jared? I like it, man. Endless outdoors. Thunderman, totally, man. Ooh, elite. Good question. Good question. We'll have to see, man. Reminds you of Gen Zero Scarecrow. Man, have you guys ever tried Gen Zero? It's another Avalanche game. Remember Pontus? You can find Pontus over there on our streams. Go say hi to Pontus. He's a good dude. Yeah, in Generation Zero, it's Hirschfelder with robots. It's pretty cool. That game has had a lot of updates. Oh, here we go. So as you can see, man, we are into it right away. We're not shooting whitetail, but interesting. Interesting. So immediately the home ranges have changed. We didn't see any whitetail down here, but they're up in the north, which is, you want to head up here if you want to go find yourself some northern lights. I'm just saying. But we're going to head over and work this. We've got a whole... Oh, maybe we head through here. Oh, I feel like that's going to be a ton of whitetail. But I've had a number of people request to get a look at the bears and how they look now. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll see if we can find them. What up, Hunter CR? How you doing, man? Is the Capricorn going to be sitting in trees while it's only flying and or on the ground? Unfortunately, that was something that was looked at. Oh, is Cashnip here? He's freaking out right now. We got a lynx. We would have loved to have said that we could get them into the trees. That is an entirely different mechanic that proved to be a bit troublesome. So maybe that's something that could be added in the future, perhaps, perchance. I really can't speak towards that, but as of right now, no, that you're going to get them on the ground, you're going to get them in the air. Yeah. It was more important to get them in and on the map, and as you've seen with other things in the game, it gives us the ability to go back and to show it a little bit of love, much like the fowl. I don't think the fowl were ever meant or intended to be quite as they were before the rework, though. However, the capers are very huntable, but yeah, not an option to get them in a tree. We're going bear hunting. We might be. Okay, let's just get up. Let's go to stroll. There's that lynx over there. It's pretty cool. It's just a female. If it was a male, you might have had my attention a little further. Kind of cool to get lynx on another map. You know, we had them over on Medved, and sure, we have the bobcats. You're gonna go. Oh, I didn't bring the right. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, what's going on? That's unfortunate. I should have brought the other one, the small, distressed. Well. So I can't actually call them into me. They're going to spook out. So I'm not going to take the time because it's just going to chew up time. The water does look great, doesn't it? Thank you for bringing that up and drawing my attention. I'm actually already starting to get used to it from spending the time that I have on here. You know, these new reflections are, in my mind, game-changing. They affect so much in the game with the new reflections and the look on the water as a result. It's much more immersive. But now add into the whole sound. Like you guys are probably hearing it, right? The sounds had a lot of love. Yeah, and we'll maybe go into more detail on that one next week, perhaps. You guys, you're teasing me over there. I have a really hard time not shooting whitetail. Well, if you're just gonna hang out up there, oh, I don't know if we can get through those trees like that. Oh, I was hoping to catch lung on that. I thought it might have turned for me. All right. That'll get rid of that whitetail, and it'll send us off on our adventures. Got the water a minimum right now in game, and it still looks amazing. Yeah, but there was some differences. You know, there was some things with the water that, you know, the team weren't happy with. And it's not per se that the water has had a rework or anything. It's the reflections that have greatly changed it. What is that one telling us? A gray. The reflections are making such a massive difference on everything, though. It's not just the water. You'll notice the look on the trees and the way the shadows play as you're moving through the forest. You know, the reflections on your weapons, right? The reflections on your weapons are quite different. That alone is noteworthy. So you guys will get to explore it all, and we'll get your feedback of what you guys think. And it's moving in the right direction. It really is. Okay, let's take a look and see. I don't believe there's been any changes on these guys, but they've always looked good. Cash, are you here, brother? He'd be like, yeah, no, it's not a diamond beard. That's not a diamond. If you're part of our Discord, you'll know all about Cash and his obsession with kitties. But we did not reach the vital. I was hoping that second shot. Look at that. It was totally on pace to hit that lung. That's unfortunate. We got fibulaed. That's okay. Nonetheless, I mean, it wasn't huge anyways. It would have just made gold. But they're, as you would expect on the other map, they're very good payers. They're good XP, even by losing the vitals on that one. Not too shabby. One of the nicest detailed animals in the game. That guy's pretty dang cool. Not too bad. Cheery, what's up? Good to see you, Cheery Deary. One of our newest affiliates in the Call of the Wild Creators program. Definitely go and check her out. You can find her on Twitch. Cheery, you know, so with the new reflections, it's improved performance. I'm getting between 20 and 25 frames more than I used to. Now, I used to get about 140 frames, 140, and that would dip, and it would jump up just a little. But now at times I'm getting up to 20 over top of that. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Now we're talking shop. Let's go follow this keeper down. Man alive. I like a male, but I'll take any of them right now. I just want to see them. I have not seen them yet in game. I have not laid eyes on them at all. And then I've seen the modeling at work. I've seen some stuff on them, but I have not been in the game and legitimately seen them. Oh, you're all going that way now? Come on, man. What are you doing to me? I'd like a need zone for these guys. Back into the wind, of course, you little buckers. I just came from there. But that tells me that we're in their home range. Do we want to bother going after the female, or do we want to explore around here just a little bit and see what we can find? Of course, the moose. Don't tease me now. We're not on a moose hunt. And alive. Hey, what up, Lord Godzilla? How you doing, my man? Good to see you, sir. Well, yeah, so what you have to consider, I don't believe there was any changes done to the links, but there's changes done to the game, which greatly affects the looks of things. The reflections alone change the looks on the models, change the looks on everything that you're laying your eyes on in the game. But then on top of that, you know, with the inclusion of the AMD update, the AMD fidelity and stuff, it really, that alone has changed a lot of the modeling. And, you know, it shows real well on streams, in my opinion. I've gone back and looked at it, and it looks really, really good. Okay, we're back onto these are the moose. So we have to make a decision here. We carry on and hopefully find a need zone in the direction we were going. I don't particularly want to walk back into the wind to find these guys, but we're going to take a quick look first, which will help us make up our mind in case there's one just kicking around up here, even a female, but it doesn't look to be the case. Okay, we're gonna carry on. We know we're in their home range now. Yeah, we're gonna keep moving up this direction here. And you will note no POIs. Yeah. We weren't a fan of that. It was a bad change. Really cracks me up though. I have to say this. So I'm over on Steam. And, you know, I go through and I read all the stuff that's being said. People legitimately thought that we were fibbing about that. No, I can tell you, swear to God, it was an undesirable change. It wasn't a glitch. Gets hard sometimes hearing the same thing over and over. I just like to set the record straight. What do we? Stop it! Stop it! Oh, okay, we're on a beta build. I'm just gonna shoot it. We're not gonna track it. We're not gonna spend any time. I got things I need to do. Oh my goodness, you bugger. That should do it. Come on, baby. Be good to me, Finland. Be good to me. If Cash is watching now, he's upset. Hello. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but that is really serene. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. Is one thing we've always excelled at. We have an amazing sound team. I mean, you guys, you got to admit, the music in this game is absolutely incredible. And that transition, I kind of want to just go walking back and forth across that line a few, just to hear it. Look at it. Let's check it out. Check it out. What do you think? Did I just get trolled? Did I just get trolled? I bet you know. I swear to God, if I just got trolled, there's going to be trouble. Let's take a look and see how we did here. It's a diamond, baby, yes, sir. Come on, a 9 legendary. It's a 27.9. So, like, we just squeaked in there. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Beautiful, and it's a gray. Yeah, you're getting taxied. Oh, man. Can I just... Do I have permission just to play on the beta builds from now on? Because that was pretty cool. Not too bad. There we go, chat. There we go. A nice little surprise diamond for the stream as we're showing off, exploring this glorious countryside of Revontuli Coast. You know, so many people thought that it's just about the waterfowl. Oh no, my friends. As you can see, we have some of the most sought after species here. I can't wait to go hunt Finland for real. This is getting me excited. We've got the moose, which is one of my personal favorites. Whitetail, if you want to get your great one on. Pretty dang cool. And strategically, like, I think there's a strategic employ there that we're in Finland, the only spot in Europe that you can hunt whitetail. Is that correct? I believe it's the only spot. Very cool. And getting these links in here, and not to be outdone, a big old grin on its face, coming out with a diamond, baby. Love it. Love it. Sorry. We haven't met before. My name is Jaxie Beard, aka Excited Beard. Can't help it. 5 years playing this game, and it still makes my hair stand on end at times. Absolutely love it. Tip my hat. Dang. Land of 1,000 Lakes, Cord Snake. Yes, sir. Oh, man. I cannot wait to see this. IRL. I cannot wait for you all to get your hands on this. Okay, let's get moving. So once again, if you are just getting here, I know the biggest question that everybody is asking is when is the release date? We're gonna do our best to make this happen ASAP. We got the mountain hares. We haven't had a peek at you. Oh, we got geese. Oh, we had a nice little 3 there. We got the tundra bean goose. Goose, very cool. You could absolutely come and plug these things. You could shoot them on the ground. Anyhow, we don't have a release date because we are still in our stages where we need to pass certification. Okay, when we go to our loving console families, we need to submit builds and they need to pass and or fail. So providing everything works out, we will have a date for you soon. And hopefully what we're looking for is a sim ship, right? That is what we are looking for. We try our absolute hardest and we've been very successful in the last number of them. So let's keep our fingers crossed it all goes well, because you just don't know, right? You don't know. It's out of our hands at that stage. All right, moving along, man. 16 hours a day, Yobo. Very nice, man. Very nice. There was a 3, yeah, but the geese, they go up to 5, right? And you goose, yeah, man. I didn't want to spend a lot of time. That's why I didn't shoot them, because I would actually like a chance for us to go for some geese hunting, for some gooses, aka murder chickens. That's what we call them here. Yeah, very aggressive IRL. oh, well, okay, yeah. You're buying it so you can say Tundra Bean. Nice, RB. Good to see you, my man. Finland Wolf, no. Reinhard, we had to really choose what we could put in here because we tried to put a lot of species on this one with all the different birds, all the different waterfowl and such. So we really had to come down to, what's it going to be? And there's a lot of research that goes into it. I could probably get some more solid answers as to why they are not here, but I can tell you, I think that we have wolves on a number of maps. I, for one, am kind of happy that we don't have that predator effect on every map. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I love the predators. I love hunting wolves. But it is nice to, for the long-time players, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I'm a big guy. I like to herd manage. I like to go around and spend some time and really pay attention to my herds and shoot my bucks accordingly. My bucks, my bulls, my stags, that sort of thing. And it can be a real pain sometimes when you've got the predators pushing them all over the place. I really want a Scottish Highland Reserve in this game. That would be amazing. Yeah, that would be amazing. Okay, so I am expecting, as we are in the Ptarmigan home range, is this what we're looking at here? What do we got? Let's take a look. No, I'm hearing something else. I heard some rustling. Not just the dog. I heard some rustling over here. I wonder if, let's just see what happens. Where did I put that on here? This is for grouse. Mountain hares. Man, so when you consider this, like that's only 100 meters up there. So some of these areas, as we move a little more north, you see how the biome changes a bit. It gets a little bit thicker. You know, it's not all just wide open everywhere, picking your areas. But you can also see there is a clearing over there, mixed in with the different trees. The visibility does open back up again. But pretty cool to see that kind of diversity. But I would think that we are in a home range for the ptarmigans, not the ptarmigans, sorry, capercaillies. So I had thought we might have seen something up here. These are all whitetail. It's getting a little ground. Okay, we are officially in stream overtime. That is right, officially in stream overtime. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going a little bit. I hope that's okay with our mods. These guys and gals, they give all their time. They're giving their free time and energies to make these things possible. So big round of applause. Thank you all so very much here in the streams and all of our groups. True heroes. True heroes in the community. And I'm totally going to lean on them a little bit and go a little bit longer. Do the bears attack now if you get too close? They're still not attacking. So there is always a chance for a bear to go aggressive. 100% there is a chance. Not 100% chance. Bears actually IRL will almost always flee. I'm surprised to hear how many people think that they should be aggressive. I have hunted a lot of bear, and I hunt in areas where there's a lot of bear. What I would like to see is when I have a kill on the ground, I'd like that bear to come in. That's when we have issues with them. And that's happened to me easily half a dozen, close to a dozen times over the last 20 years hunting. So that's something I would like to see. But in game, they do have a chance to go aggressive, but it's not like a high chance. The buffalo have a higher chance of going aggressive than bears do. But buffalo are very aggressive IRL, so that makes sense, right? If you poke them with a stick, they get angry. Gundy is absolutely accurate. I would recommend... I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that. That didn't... We're just going to move on. La 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 la. Oh, goodness. I don't know, there's some things I haven't reviewed yet. Maybe I'll omit that till next stream. There's something I would like to get into, but I got to touch base with the team. It just reminded me with that whitetail right there. Bison Army, yeah, absolutely. Are you going to dive into European hunting culture once you move 100%, Ali? 100%. You just really touched on something that I'm very... I'm a passionate hunter, and they do things differently in different regions of the world. And I am really, really wanting to get involved in how they hunt over in Sweden and Finland. And actually, over in Turkey, it's cheaper for me to get, we're going to move right to here. It's cheaper for me to fly to Africa from there than it is here. I'm really hoping it opens up my hunting out there. I really, really do. There's a money glitch at Xbox. I was wondering if you guys fixed that. We're aware. Kristen, we are aware, yes, that has to do with a desync. I do believe that has had some love. There's a number of things, but I would like the list in front of me before I just start talking about them, because things can change, and as the build advances and more is done, things can change and things can get added, but we are aware of that. Thank you, and thank you to the community. You guys, you help us keep this game moving in the right direction, getting ourselves back on track, and the vision that the team had for the game. I think it's really starting to come around. Come on, man. Do I need to go back? So capercaillies, are they not more of do they not like more of the elevated areas? Is that not a thing for them? I had thought that one that we came across, that track back there, that we were moving in towards that. I have some learning to do here. Absolutely, RB, absolutely. Well, one of the things I really want to do, what was that? I was talking, I was flapping, and I'm going to head down over this way here and see where we go. Oh, I see birds flying. I'm hoping to get a hunting property and to join a hunting club in Sweden, because it's the only way I'm going to get my meese over there, and that's part of the deal. I have to be able to hunt moose still. Oh, look at these guys. Look at these guys. There's the Canada goose, high in the sky. Man alive. You see that? You noticed they were in the V and I was able to spot them, right? Well, you guys have a lot of discovery to do when this comes out. Any news on a full trailer release date? Oh, well, hold on a second. And let me see. Let me get off that. That's really inappropriate. I would like to dove hunt. I've done a ton of IRL. Doves would be an interesting addition. Absolutely. Crow scare. Nice, brother. Nice, man. Take me into your group. Yeah, I gotta meet all kinds of people when I move over there, man. It's really exciting. It's very exciting to be get closer to the team, first and foremost. I've got to be honest, this whole adventure, I'll give you a little context while we're walking here looking for these. This whole adventure has been incredible, but it's the team that has made it what it is. I mean, I did this for the love of the game. That's why I took the job. But where I'm at now, it's the team that's made this just unbelievable. I work with the most incredible people, and being able to sit shoulder to shoulder with them and work on stuff instead of being 9 hours behind. Yeah, absolutely. That's probably one of the biggest allures. But then top that off now with a new area to hunt, new species. I get to hunt fallow IRL, my friends. Yeah, I don't know if I'm more excited for fowl or red deer. I don't believe red deer are as huntable in Sweden. I think that you have to go way north, or you have to go over to Finland, I believe, right? Yeah. Can you see the fur type in your map? Listen to these guys. We got the tufted ducks up here. We spooked them. They were kicking it down below. Look at their movements. Such an improvement. Okay, so we've ended up on this plateau. And I'm not seeing any keepers up here. Uni, yes. No, they fly around. So this is the difference, okay? And this is contrary to what a lot of folks understood. The way it used to work with geese did not have need zones. So if you... Oh, God, get it. Hi. Oh, you little buggers. Where? Okay, he got away. I did a moment of, oh, listen to them. And it was too late. I should have shot another one. Oh my God. That was insane. That was a mistake. I just walked right up on top of them. Oh my God, that was cool. That almost scared me, to be completely honest. Yeah, I could have pulled the 22 out. I'm trying to keep to the shotgun right now. I brought it in case we saw something in the distance and we wanted to have a little fun with it. They went and sit down over there, so let's see what we can do. Let's take a look at this one. Let's take a look. Look at the detail. Look at the minuscule details. Look at that. It's not just fuzzy. It actually goes right down to... I'm sorry, but what? Oh my goodness. 1 second. Let me... I gotta check something. I gotta check something. Get on the ground, son. More? Where? Oh, wow. Okay, let's pick this one up. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, that is cool. So here we are on the map, if you're trying to pay attention at home for when you get on here. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at the capercaillies, man. Oh, my goodness. I almost gonna get up out of my seat for this one. I am so impressed with this modeling, man, on all these new upland birds. And the ducks. Wow, take a look at that. Holy. Okay, I need to check something. Okay. This doesn't just start slamming my ears. Okay, I was just making sure of something, my friends, but we're good. We're golden. Not too shabby. And we got another Lynx coming in on us here. Pretty dang cool. Well, take a look at the details on this next one. I just want to see what's going down. They blend in with the forest floor so well. I think it would be great fun if you're out with a buddy and your buddy was, say, 25 meters over that way and another buddy 25 meters over that way, and you're doing a bit of a drive. You're pushing them, because if they get spooked by this guy over here, there's a good chance they're going to fly this way and vice versa. Could be an awful lot of fun. Yeah, he's all excited. I don't blame him. I'm a little excited too. Which one, Sledge Devil? What are you referring to? What are you referring to, my friend? When's the map going to be released? Kyle, we don't have a date yet, unfortunately. When it all passes, all the certification, we'll be able to get a date for you. This one was also a female. We got a bronze out of her. Pretty cool looking. That's actually really cool looking. Nice pose. And these are the browns. So as you can see, 4.64 is what you would be looking for diamond. $8.99 for cash, and 145 XP. I wonder what the great one scores. I can't even troll you guys. I was gonna totally play that up, but I'm terrible. I can't even do it. Oh, we got a bear over here. Is that what's happening? We do. We got a bear. We should take a look, see if we can get eyes on this brown bear, as that's been a big request. People want to see what they look like now. I know, I'm terrible. I'm like the worst troller. I cannot troll. I can't. I have tried. Terrible liar. Oh man. Wildest the Hunter. Oh, this isn't even a thing like Leighton. I couldn't even, dude. I'm sorry. Normally I'll just go, yeah, well, I can see that. This is just not even close. It doesn't even feel like Leighton. I mean, it has rocks and it has trees, but the layout is so different. The landscape is so different. You'll see, my friend. You'll see when you get a chance and you get on there. When the map is finally released, you'll get a chance to see it. Now, with that in mind, my friends, we're really not trying to tease you with the map and not giving a release date. We honestly don't have it yet. We are trying, but we started doing things a little earlier this time around. And the reason for that is there was so much in this update, and we wanted to be able to share. We wanted to be able to share and let you get a look at what the team has been working on, what you have coming. If it turned out well, we could go back to the way we used to do it, and we could cut it down so you don't get to see it sooner. But I think personally, sooner is better. I think most of you would agree. You get to see it sooner. You get to learn what it is. Plus, we get your feedback, right? We get your feedback sooner. Because, let's just say, we put out a moon map, and the moon rocks, they didn't look good. And everybody said, those are not the moon rocks I hunt. It would give us a chance to get our chisel out and to reform those moon rocks, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. So it's good. I like how this approach we've taken here with this one. Will we ever get an Xbox Series S and X version so the graphics are way better? Yes, Daredevil, I think that's something that I'm not saying yes, that's happening. Yes, that's something we want to happen, though. It has been a big focus. The team has really been looking into it. It's not, so many people think it's just flip a switch or it's easy. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And so taking the team off of other things to do that, and you have to consider that would be like us saying, we're going to give PC more love than console, or we're going to give PlayStation more love than Xbox, or PlayStation more love than PC. We it's the same client currently, and we try and work on them all the same. So if we, make this big change, We're taking away from other platforms. So we have to think on how we can strategically do it. We know it's a big request, and absolutely, we want that. We surely do. We surely do. We have a number of folks in our company, just in our company, never mind our community, that play on the new generations, and they definitely want to see it too. So bear with us. Again, man, if we were the size of Ubisoft or something, you'd already have all that. But we're doing our best. We're growing. We certainly are, but not at the rates where we can just do that. I'm sorry. I wish that I could say, yeah, it's coming next week. Because I know what it's like. I'm a graphics guy. That's what drew me to this game in the first place. Oh, yeah. Okay. I swear they're all out to get me. Okay, we're going to go and we're going to see if we can find a grouse now. Now, we have an advantage with the grouse, but I'm a little worried about my wind. I'm not going to start tooting on the collar just yet. There's so much more than just shooting stuff. I see it as an ethical game management. Bad self, thank you. Thank you. I know that that's something that the team is... there's values. There's values that the team had when the game was being made, and how they wanted to portray... Here it is. How they wanted to portray ethical hunting. To really give a sense of, hold on. Oh, I just saw it. Let me get back up. Yep. It was right there. Just saw him walking. Oh, there he is. Now, this is something I'm going to be very critical on. Work might get very upset with me here, but I hunt a lot of grouse, and I'm just going to say it. They are the dumbest birds in the woods. I'm just saying, I could walk right up to a grouse, shoot it, and the other one will be sitting next to going, what happened to Bob? Bob, this nice gentleman here with the pointy stick is here. You should stand up, Bob. Bob. I mean, they'll literally do that. You'll take out 2 or 3 more until they do flee, in which case they generally go and they'll perch on another down tree, or they'll fly up into a tree and just sit there and look at you. So I'm really curious that would just flee on me. I was really hoping that, you know what I'm saying, Bob? Can they fix Xbox multiplayer? You know what, Pigman? Welcome, by the way, dude. It's actually... it's multiplayer in general, because what it is, it's a peer-to-peer host. We don't have servers that host a map and people join it. It's peer-to-peer. So some people will have better luck than others, and it is fully dependent on your internet connection. It's less than desirable. It's less than desirable. But to my understanding, I wasn't with them back then, but I'd heard it said before, this game was never originally made with multiplayer in mind. It was requests from the community. Yes, even back then, the team has always tried to be community driven. They added multiplayer support. So I think you understand where I'm going with this. If you don't, the game was never developed with that in mind, so there's challenges to overcome. And that's one of the worst, is the desync and such you get in it, right? Yeah, because, if you have a bad desync, you might just crash right away. You might not be able to join right away. You might never be able to join. Animals freeze. That's all from desync, right? It's unfortunate. It is. It's really unfortunate. It could be fun. It could still be fun. Okay, I'm just trying to move over here, and I'm going to get on the collar. It could be a good laugh, too, at times. But we have seen some improvements in the multiplayer. We definitely have seen some. Here, let's just move to the edge here. And we're going to get the dog to lay down. Like so. Stay there. And I'm going to move over here and see if I can find a spot. Now, ideally, if they came from down here and walked up, I'd call the dog in. The dog would flush them. I've been toying with it a little bit. Ever since Troy told me that was a possibility, I thought, that's pretty cool. Oh. Okay. Let's get our calls on here. Let's see, is this bush going to give me some nice cover? But dumb gun spooked them. Please give me... Yes. Oh, I'm so happy for this. I was a little worried. I hadn't seen a lot of, ninja bushes. And we have some here now. Okay, so we obviously spooked one there. It's a pretty color. It's a very pretty color. Oh. Can we get a red R? What are we asking for, Tristan? Erica, take my hand. Take my hand if you want to live. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can get one of these to come up and in here. The wind is terrible going this way, but where did we have that on number 5? 5, I said 5, not 8. There we go. Now I'm just refreshing, just in the off chance that it's gonna work for me. And we will scan here. We know we're in the right area. We saw some moving, we passed some tracks. Our dog is sitting over there in case we can get a flush going. I'll put a few calls out. Ninja bushes, I'm telling you, man, we're like a ninja. Uh-oh, what happened to Hosen? Black grouse in Swedish is ore. Is it ore? Is that right? Elite? Oh, I'm so gonna hunt them there. It's something actually that I'd like to get my kids on first. Get them. I hear movement. Get them on the grouse. Get them shooting with a little 410 or a 22, or heck, I might have to buy all new guns there. I'm hitting a bit of a wall at the moment with my rifle. I should be able to bring it, but the paperwork involved is not fun. Oh, is this wind? If I was over there a little further. But we know they were right down here. Come on, you guys. Come walk in. Come walk with me. Okay, we're gonna try a little one. The car sounds like squeaky car brakes. Well, you should probably get those checked, just for starters. Are these tracks just appearing in front of me? Did those? No. I think those were already there. Hard to spot these little guys, man. Something I wanted to look at. What are our colors? What's the range? 500 meters. I'm actually really excited about this. Huh? Development build. Interesting. It keeps calling when I'm in that menu. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, let's just change that. Oilfield, what's up with that? New mounts and missions. Mounts. Oh, multi-mounts. So I can confirm there are missions with the map. We will always have at least a base amount of missions. What I can tell you is, again, we've spent the time working and developing the behavior of the species. You guys are seeing everything we're doing, right? So, way back when, and we've talked about this before, the community voted down missions. There were surveys put out, and it was evidently, landslidingly clear that people weren't doing the missions. And, from what I have learned, I'm just going to move. I'm going to move. They're not coming in. We might just have to spook them. We'll see. What I've learned is the missions that you saw on the likes of Medved and Leighton and such, they took up the majority of the bandwidth. They were extremely detailed, and it took a lot of time and energy. So when the community said that we're not really big on them, they were lessened. They were lessened. There'll always be some, but they were lessened, and the focus, that bandwidth, went on to other things like the animal behavior, the AI, the modeling, and so on and so forth. Now, as of late, I have been seeing a number of you saying how much you would like the missions and such. And my friends, that's entirely your voice. As you can see, we are a community-driven game. Everything that we do, we have basically at one point or another consulted community. Because at the end of the day, you're the ones playing it. We have to want to make the game that we make, but you are the ones that are, you're our community. You're the guts of the game. So that's why we do it as we do. So if you guys want to see more missions coming back to it, be aware it would take away from, you know, AI. It would take away from the bandwidth, and that means new species. That means new features and such. But I'm not trying to steer you off it. But it's because those missions weren't being done that, you know, the team was able to do like the waterfowl rework, like the weapon wheel, to bring in the new reflections that they have. You know, it because let's face it, we don't take years on each DLC, right? You guys know the schedule by now. So I'm just being real. I'm just being straight with you, telling you how it is. And, you know, it comes down to you guys, right? Missions were very important to me. Guess I'm in the minority. Well, and it's one of those things. Once they're gone, more people come out and speak on it, right? Here we go. Oh, don't flee. Everybody, I said don't flee. Oh, they look so good. Out at 70 meters, we're just gonna go ahead. Oh, no, you bugger. Really? Really? You little buggers. Oh, we'll get them. They look so good. And, okay, I gotta give them credit. They were all hanging in a group like I often see grouse do. Huh. They waded away, I know. Matrix birds. I thought I got that one, but whatever. No, they will not. Unfortunately, Red Duck, that was something that the team wanted to do. And it proved extremely challenging and troublesome. And we just didn't have the, as I like to use the term that I've learned in this industry, we didn't have the bandwidth to make that happen. Not saying that maybe down the line, maybe that's something that, you know, if it's really wanted that the team could maybe look at. But I will say that it's definitely not in this update. And, you know, there was some disappointment with that. There was, you know, because that's one of their sort of features. But there's challenges with these sorts of things, right? There's challenges. You stop it. A completely new mechanic. There they are. Oh, wow. Are you fleeing towards me? No, maybe not. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm not so happy they're so skittish. You should be able to walk right up to a grouse and kick it in the head. At least the grouse here. At least the grouse where I live. And please, folks, don't attempt that at home. That is really, yeah, no. That's not how you hunt them. But what my point being is they don't freak out here. But maybe that's how it is in Finland. I'm not really sure. That bear is moving this way. We might get to see him yet. Okay, so we're going to plant it right here. And we're going to get on our collar. Let them cool out. It'll reach them wherever they went. Do grouse have to be shot on the ground? No, grouse, Logan, you can shoot them in the air. And you can shoot them in the ground. Yeah. It is just the ptarmigans and the pheasants and quail, right, are the only ones that you'll get the grounded score. Quail are a tough one. I've always shot mine in the air, but someone was saying to me that you get the grounded score, and I think I recall seeing that. I've been very lucky and got all my quail in the air. They're a fun one to flush. They fly away from you. They're difficult. They're difficult. You know what I'm talking about. You've all been out after them on Mississippi. I would believe that that's a good question. Did we pick up a... Oh, we didn't even get a zone off these guys. Let's see here. I would think that this would work on the black grouse as well as... Good question. Good question. What we're going to find out. I should never assume. We're going to work our way around here and see what we can do. Grouse are called stupid ninja of the forest. Why would you call them ninjas of the forest? Because they blend? Is that what you're referring? Yeah, hey, I'll own that one. I'll take that. I'll use that. Stupid forest ninjas. They do blend right in. Here, we're gonna get you down. This is a new dog here on the beta. I can see it's leveled up. Come on, you guys have got to be out here. You didn't go too far. What am I seeing? Nothing. Am I seeing nothing? It was a leaf. A leaf falling caught my eye. They're difficult to hunt in this. They're hard to see. Wow. We're gonna find out. We're gonna keep trying, man. I know, Visty, I know we've gone way longer than normal. We normally do a 1 hour stream for these. I just didn't feel that was enough to show off some of this gorgeous countryside. And, it's great to get the community together, to be able to hang out, to answer some questions, to anything that I haven't learned. You guys ask them, I make a note, and I ask the team, and gives us that good communication, right? But most importantly, it gives us a chance to check out this gorgeous map. Because here we are, we're in the thick of the forest, and, there's shooting lanes. We can actually see what's going on. Looks like some head down that way, but I know I saw that other group that went up over that hill. They had all those males in them. That's kind of who I've been hoping was going to come back out. Hey, okay, come on, big boy. Dad. Now lay down. Oh, you're still way back there. Ah, he'll teleport. Expected him to be a little quicker. All right, let's see here. I know. Just imagine now, something else that's not really been talked about a whole lot, and perhaps I should have brought one with me. But you will note some really good spots for tree stands here, right? There's a hazel, and the wind is actually really good. Let's get our color on, see what happens. Lay down, dog. Forward just a little bit. It is. Yes, this is a new map. This is Revontuli Coast, aka Finland. If you are just joining us and if you've missed this, this is the newest reserve that will be coming soon, TM, to the Hunter Call of the Wild. There's been a lot of heart and soul from our team. It goes into every map, and this one is no different. They've spent a lot of time on the waterfowl rework, which is very, very impressive. And honestly, the whole map could be just about that, and we would be happy. However, as you can see, it is not just about that. The upland bird hunting in this has been such a treat. I am having such a good time here today. There's a challenge to it. We're currently right now on the grouse. This is a new grouse caller if you want to listen in. Cheery, you're right. It does sound like breaks, but pretty cool nonetheless. We pulled a diamond out this stream. We had a diamond lynx. That was a nice surprise. We've taken down some ptarmigans. we've you know what? You're just gonna have to go back and rewatch the VOD. We've had a really good go about it. The one thing I can tell you is that we do not have a release date as of yet. We need things to start passing certification, because we do, we want to get this out to you guys as soon as we're able. Dog DLC is great. The dogs are they're adored by the community, apparently. When I saw the statistics on it, it blew my mind. But they're also misunderstood by a portion of the community. You need to keep your dog happy, and the happier your dog is, the better it performs. When it's not happy, it will miss tracks. It will not always pick up on the approaching animal and go into its critical state. It doesn't always catch the blood. A well-leveled dog with the stats applied properly is an incredible hunting companion, and really good if you're a streamer. Yeah, and you want to talk to your chat and not pay as close of attention. Yeah, really, really good in that regard. I don't see them. I feel like they're probably right on top of me here. You had the call come in. The caller is good for 500 meters, but it's being a bit difficult. I must admit, we're going to slide up a little bit further. The dog needs pets. The dog needs treats. You need to keep him happy. I just, right now, I'm not really using my dog. I just like him along for the company. He's good comedic relief. He gives his head a good little flap. I kind of like the companionship. I don't get to hunt with a dog, IRL. I don't. My dogs have never been hunting dogs. Man, they were up on that hill. I'm a little bit... we probably could just run and flush them out. Perhaps. We stumbled across them pretty good, but I was really hoping to get my eyes on them again here. That same group. Let's see what we can do with it. Your dog's off, too busy right in front of your shot. Well, kneel or better. You can shoot over him now. Thank goodness, right? That was game changer for the dog. Yeah, it used to be really frustrating. It really was. You couldn't do a thing without him crouching down in front of you. And that was the thing. He could be laid on the ground in front of you and you weren't able to take a shot. The team realized that was no bueno. So now you can shoot over top of him. And the hazel grouse is back in the wind. That's got to be a different group. I can see all these tracks here. It makes me think that they've looped around. It's a good learning experience, right? I'm learning how to hunt these things in this game because they are different. I will say these grouse are different than IRL. At least the ones that I hunt. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Maybe this is what they're like over in Finland. I would imagine that they probably modeled off that. Don't you listen. Can we get a shot on this one right over here? Oh, there's... Is that one? I thought there was one right over my head the way that sound came out. Oh, I gotta learn how to... Okay. So that was just a little loud. Oh, hello. Look, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, that's so cool. So if I could spot them, I could shoot them out of the sky. Where are you? Oh, they're difficult. If you're not ready. Oh man, I need to get a tree stand right up in the middle of these things so they can move all around and not have any clue where I am. Okay, maybe what we'll do is we'll try and hit one with a 22 so we can get a good look at it because I think that's going to be the play. Across the end of BC, just sit in trees and eat 4-leaf clovers and gravel. Fisty. Man, I get all mine on the side of the road. I kid you not. When we're out there cruising back, we're in the truck, we're driving back, and we'll see them, and we'll get out, and you got to walk away from your truck, and you got to be a good distance out. But then they move just in off the road, and there's like, we get them on the ground, we get them in the trees. We took some. I was recently taking them with my crossbow because I've been trying to practice with the crossbow. I want to take a deer with the crossbow. Crossbow's new to me, which has led me to want to get into get a bow and actually start bow hunting. I've always been a rifle guy, right? Okay, let's see. So they were calling over there. Now, I'm worried about the dog, because the dog is a big giveaway. When you're dealing with animals this size, the dog will spook them when they're this small. Seems to be about the whitetail no longer spook off them, but any of the small game below that will interact with the dog, including coyotes and fox, is what I've discovered ever since Troy gave me the heads up on that one. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm hoping for. Narrow me in. Now, I wonder if we can get movement out of these guys. There was a male over there, too. Dad's almost hit them sometimes. That's awesome, man. These birds, they get me. They get me. Where are you? I liked how we came up there that other time when we saw them all kind of in a group. That's what I'd like to see again. I don't know. I don't know. We need horses that don't spook animals? I don't know. I've never hunted from a horse. I would still think they would still spook them, don't you? Not as far as a quad. Quad, I mean, you're, jeez. Well, in classic, it's like 500 meters. Here in game, it's 250 meters at the minimum, right? No release date, Tennessee. Unfortunately, we don't have one yet. We do not have a release date. We're waiting for everything to pass certification. And I don't even think we're at the stage where it's gone in for cert yet. It's over here. Dog, I said lay down. Oh man, what a challenge these are. Wow. He's in there. He's in behind those trees by the looks of it. We'll see. "250 meters is your spook radius. So the quad comes in at the same sound range of a rifle. That's 250 meters. Oh, you little buggers. Oh, you little bugger. Where'd it go? I can't track him fast enough. There we go. Wow. Okay, that's just a little too much fun. I know where I'm going to spend the majority of my time. I'm going to be stuck on the ducks and all these upland game birds, man. They are a lot of fun. I need to turn up my sensitivity of my mouse. I couldn't track fast enough. Wow, so let's get a look at you. I think this was the male. Oh, that thing flapping around over there is teasing me. But I'm not 100% sure. Check it out. Oh. Trying to get a real close look. See, again, right down to that detail. I can't believe they went to that level of detail where they're actually showing all the little tiny plumage. Very, very cool. Let's see. Let's get you in flight. It was a male. It was a gold. Again, I do believe this scoring. This is the old scoring. If you missed the explanation earlier, Because this is a development build, it's different than our live build. So some of this info is still in and amongst there in our initial code. So that obviously has not been changed. So I don't know what this is going to score as a diamond, but I can tell you that this will, I would say like I'm 99.9% positive that this will be changed before release. It'll be on the proper scoring. So development build, we just want to show you guys the stuff. But there it is. There's a brown. Beautiful hazel grouse. They did pretty good. They did pretty good with the modeling. I like the flare on the wings. Accurate. It looks pretty good, man. I gotta give them credit. These are quick to clean too, man. Step on. Look like big quail. Not bad. Yeah, it's a pretty burb. Are we on the birds? That's a Discord thing. I love it. I love hearing about the burbs. They do. They look amazing, Misty, right? Polo Love, how you doing? Hunter Car, what's up, man? Is Flinter or Scarecrow going to have early access time soon? So we have a list of community creators, and they will absolutely get an early access, as we like to do for our partnered creators. But again, we don't have a release date, so we can't give access yet. It'll be leading up to release date, as we always do. So yeah, but don't worry. They're going to have some fun with it. That'll be a great time, but we'll give you guys plenty of notice. That is awesome. I must say, I'm thoroughly impressed with the modeling of all of our upland birds. I think they've done great. They pay really well. This, I would say, would not change. So for a gold, we got a little over 1,100 in cash and 221 XP. Not too bad. They got a difficulty at 25%. They're a little more difficult than that. I'm just going to put that out there. But these are the chicken of the forest. I absolutely love that we have grouse now in the game. They've long been one of my they're like a consolation prize when I'm out hunting. Typically when we're done sitting for the deer and the moose, we're on our way back, we find the grouse. We never want to shoot them on the way in because you spook the area, but you're done for the day, you're on your way home, and providing it's still bright enough, you catch them on the sides of the roads, you see them in the woods, get out, go for a stroll, and I mean, we make a butter chicken in the bush. This is something that my friends all like to do. We, they're great. They're absolutely great. Regulations are different everywhere. The variety are different, but they're all very, very similar. And this looks very, very akin to what I'm used to hunting. I wish I could zoom in on that face right there and look at that detail on this screen, because I really like the changes they've made. Not bad. Not bad. That was a 12 gauge bird shot that I was using here today, my friends, for all of the bird hunting that we've had done. Very, very effective, as you can see, as you would expect. It's 12 gauge. Nico, what's going on, man? How you doing? What's that? I hope it's just weekend early access. Oh, we like to try to give them, if possible, we like to try to give them a week. That seems the most, most popular from the majority of the people. Want a chance to see it. If you don't want to see it, then by all means, don't tune in. It's good for them. They really help. They help us and our community. They're just such a huge part of our community. I can't say enough good things about our creators. I truly, they are some of the most incredible people, and they put a lot of time and energy into it. And that's one of the few things we can really do to give back to them. Yeah. When are we going to see the geese? Well, we've seen some geese, but we need to spend some time hunting them. So we will do our best to bring that forth in the next little bit, say in the next up and coming weeks. We'll try to get out and actually spend some time just on the geese. I really wanted a chance to be able to show you all today where we're at with these upland game birds and show you a little bit of the map other than just on the water. Yes, there is a big focus with Revontuli Coast, with the rework of the waterfowl and the geese and such. It's been a big focus for us. But I really wanted you all to see just how beautiful and gorgeous the layout is on this map. It feels like it flows. It legitimately flows. Like, some maps are they have more flow, I guess you could say, than others. I like to think of I think the best flowing map we have, in my opinion, would be SRP. I really quite like that. I think Rancho has a lot of flow to it. And what I mean by that is the way the animals path through the landscape and how the landscape gradually changes in the different home ranges, and that feel when you go out and you're hunting. SRP nailed that. And I think, and I believe TK agrees with me, he spent some good time on this map now. I feel like they have absolutely captured that here with Revontuli Coast. I am very excited for it. Partly because we finally have a waterfowl map, but also that it's not just waterfowl. We've got two of my favorite species on here, whitetail and moose. And then getting all the upland game birds. Like, it's very, very, very cool. Really happy about it. He messaged me about the scoring. It looks perfectly accurate to you. Well, Scarecrow, I haven't seen it. I'm sorry. If you were to think of maybe classic scoring with the birds, but yeah, no, I've spoken with our QA, and I was told that I needed to do a population reset and that it would fix it. So unless something drastic changes, my understanding is, I'm very careful on how I word this stuff, right? I have to be, just in case. But my understanding is it's showing the old scoring system. So that'll have a change. Good to see you, by the way, bro. I can't wait to see you guys get out on here, man. I really, really can. I think the community is going to love this. I think it's going to be a really good time. I'm excited for it. What have we got? Western Capercaillie. Just a female. Oh, that sounds cool. They've got some really nice calls. Okay, we're going to try and pop this guy, and that'll take us out. Or gal, I should say. You guys hear that, right? Yeah. I'm trying to point out that the sounds are back. Yeah, that was a big deal, okay? That was a big deal. Losing the breath sounds. We were gutted when it happened. But look at these guys. Look at these guys. Yeah. They're all out and they're in their... What are they, feeding or resting right now? Probably resting. Pretty cool. But yeah, that obviously that was one that was big for everybody. Animals lifting their heads and such. All of that has been addressed. Can't help it. I gotta look, man. I gotta look. But I will say this: we're not done yet, my friends. We're not done yet. Today we're pretty much done. But for what we're revealing still, there is still some more stuff to talk about. And that is going to be for next week. That's right. First, I got to get clearance from Clarence. And if all goes well, I got a little bit more to share with you guys next week that I think is going to make a number of people quite happy. But in the meantime, let's go pick up this Capercaillie and see... just absolutely love the level of detail. Actually, fine. Using the binos gives a real nice look. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and pick this up. It was a female. There it is. Oh, so this is what I was worried about. They have like those socks, right? I wanted to see. They're almost like they got the socks on them. Oh, they did good. Well done to the team's artist. I have to say, quite a challenge here with the variety of upland birds and what they've been able to do with it. Not bad, man. We are still going, right, Pat? I know. We're about to get out of here. I kind of went out on a whim and just sort of did this on my own. Yep. Hopefully I didn't screw over anybody's plans or any last-minute meetings that I may have needed to be part of. But no, everything was good. I think we've had a lot of fun here today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself. We've seen, I think, all the upland birds now, haven't we? We saw raccoon dogs. We pulled a diamond lynx off the map. We've seen a good variety of whitetail, and we had a number of geese fly overhead, as well as spotting the geese along the geese gooses on the forest floor. The murder chickens do not disappoint. I am absolutely made up with what we're seeing here today. So there we go, my friends. I hope you all enjoyed this surprise long stream, extra long. There's words to be said there that I don't have. Thank you all for coming to join us. Make sure that you are following us on all platforms. Things are just heating up. If you enjoy those Dev Diaries and the information that they give in there, like, I'm just going to say it, if you missed it, there is a call that the ducks now let out when you have successfully lured them. Yeah. And that little tidbit of information came from the Dev Diaries. There's more to come. Wait till you see some of this. A lot of work to kind of introduce you a little bit more to the team behind the game. So, once again, get in the Discord group, get in the Facebook group, come and join all of the socials. Links are all here and there and everywhere. And thank you all so very much. You're all absolutely amazing. And we'll see you again real soon, my friends. All right. Okay. I gotta push buttons. And did I push the right ones? Hey! Awesome. See you later, cheesy balls. See you, monster. Tipsy, my man. What's up, brother? Oh, did I miss you there? How do I miss you with that purple tick, bro? One of our incredible content creators right there. Go check him out on Twitch, my friends. Thiago, we'll see you. Davey Crockett, goodbye. Erica, thanks for hanging out. Mods, you're all absolutely amazing. We'll see you all very soon.